Welcome to Cybersecurity Conversations, a series of podcast episodes that you will be hearing during Eswatini's National Cybersecurity Awareness Month. Your communications regulator, Eswatini Communications Commission, has partnered with MTN FinTech to bring you this episode where we discuss fraud and scams, a big challenge that involves eMaswati's hard-earned money being stolen through the use of technology. I'm your host, Fisiwe Vilane, and with you, I look forward to hearing from our team of experts that know more about the issue. On my immediate left, I have Constable Makakula, who is from the Royal Eswatini Police Service. I also have Nsigi, who is from MTN FinTech, and she looks after risk and compliance. We've also got Spusiso Mzebele, who is here representing Eswatini Bankers Association, and we have Zanele Mavuso, who is the customer experience lead here at MTN Eswatini. To start off our conversation, Mr. Makakula, it would be interesting to just understand or know the issue of fraud and scams. Is it a real problem? Is it a big problem? What are some of the cases that are being reported to the police around this issue?
Thank you very much. We have a very big issue or problem around the issue of fraud, scams, and theft of monies via various ways that we actually experience. We in the past 24 hours, we have lost about 75,000. That is between yesterday and today only. So you can see how big that issue is. And it started as cash for job scams, where people were promised jobs in return for cash. And it went on to fake SMSs, where people were informed of monies that have been sent mistakenly to their mobile numbers, and they had to return that monies. In fact, that was also an ongoing fraud activity that was there to steal monies. But of late, we are having generation of one-time pins, where you are actually promised that sharing the one-time pin is safer than sharing your actual pin for the banking application or for that Momo application. So we have even seen the bank accounts take over, where people are now made to surrender banking details and monies are transferred now directly from the banks to various cell phone numbers. So the issue on its own, it has escalated to crisis level, hence the continued awareness that we have embarked on.
75,000 Malageni in one day is a lot of money. I know I could do a lot with that, and it was probably meant for other positive functions. But Nsigi, on your side, what are some of the real life examples that are being reported to your team in terms of money being taken out of people's accounts?
So the situations will not be very far from what Mfombeni was saying. So the way that the scammers have been doing it, they are transitioning with the times. During COVID and just after COVID, they would call you and promise you funds relating to the COVID relief fund and direct you to do something on your mobile money platform. And then there was a point also where they were making reference to NDMA or WTO. So it changes. I think the scammers are also very smart and are keeping themselves relevant with what is going on in the environment. And then they've also then been doing the issue of misallocated funds. And what's unfortunate today is our nature as eMaswati, we are very caring and siyafuna kusitu move. So utawushaya athi Nkosi yami yathi ngizowuyisena imali ye school fees ngicela ungibuyiselele nga-mobile money wakho. And as iLswati nami ngiyalibona ukuthi yathi Nkosi yami nangumfu uhluphekile, and I try to help that person. Kanti sebayangishaya. So those are the instances that we're seeing. But lately they have changed again to say nyalo sesiyakushayela ukuthi sifuna ukukusita ukuthi ungahackeki ngoba njengoba ubona etindzabeni ukuthi lenzaba yema scams seyiningi. So sesifuna ukukusita ukuthi wena ungavelelwa ngilenkinga leseyivelelwe ngilaba labanye. So then now they are saying ukuthi ke sicela ukuthi-ke uchafate whatever numbers that you're pressing so that your funds are safe, to make sure ukuthi your mobile money account is safe. So nakhona, maybe tomorrow or in the next week, there'll be a new typology coming into play. So it is always changing, but it's more or less the same.
Thank you, Spusiso. I'd like to hear from you. How then do the banking accounts come in? And is there now a link between what you're seeing on the banking account side and also with regards to Momo as well?
Thank you, Fisiwe. Yes. So because there's now interoperability between Momo accounts and banks. So there are banks that allows redemption of vouchers from Momo to their through their ATMs. So that is how we then saw the transitioning from the targeting Momo accounts to banks. Also, there's the issue of the ability of funds being transferred from a bank account to a cell phone number through the electronic wallets that are being offered by banks. So the scammers are now able to target you from your Momo account or that wallet that is offered by the MNOs, and they'll go with you all the way to your bank account and then redeem those funds or transfer those funds from your bank account to your cell phone number and then redeem them at ATMs.
I think I'm noting a common thread from what Umfombeni said initially, from what Nziki said, and from what Spusiso said. But from a Momo fintech perspective, what would you then advise customers to do, or what practical tips do you have for customers on the ground to say, look out for 1, 2, 3, and you are likely to avoid being scammed?
Thank you, Fisiwe. I think the most important thing is to ensure that the minute someone calls you, either requesting for a reversal of funds or instructing you to do something on your mobile money platform, do not entertain them. And no mangabe, they give you the sobbest of stories. Our request is do not entertain them, hang up the phone. It doesn't matter whether they're saying they have the MTN call center on the line. Our request is simply do not engage. MTN will never call a customer to say, please update your PIN or please do XYZ on your phone. So the minute that you're having a conversation, and they're saying, we're calling from MTN or even Cybersecurity, we're doing a system upgrade, that is a red flag to say, Sebayang Shaya, because MTN will never do that. Cybersecurity officers will never do that. The police services will not do that. So anything involving your account, do not engage.
Zanele, or I suspect that I could have been scammed. How does MTN assist me from a customer experience side? What sort of avenues do I have to actually report or even get compensation with regards to the losses that I've made?
On the customer experience side of Fisiwe, we've got so many platforms which a customer can use to reach us as MTN. Thine-ke kwethu ukuthi nje la customer experience kubuya ukuthi customer liphathe kanjani. Kakhulu kodwa ngilo sisiwafundzise phela nawo lama customer ethu ekutheni manje awadi lama products and services aka MTN kunokuthi asibenda kanjani. One of the customer education that we've been pushing together with the police was to ensure with manje your PIN, you keep it safe for mobile money. Sesibonile ukuthi cha njengoba ashito nje nangitsikila kuceleni kwethu ukuthi manje there's a lot of typology that's going around in terms of lama Momo scams. Sihleli nje sikhuluma la kule podcast nabo bahleli somewhere baya strategize. So lesicela kakhulu kuma customer ukuthi sisafundzisa la emsakatweni, sisafundzisa kubo social media. Nangabe kunenombolo lekushayela kulongayadi lengikhona kuma contacts akho. Iku instructor ithi cha fatata inombolo letitsite yinda ukuthi mobile money wakho noma bathi bangamaphoyisa njengwaseka Shito Nsiki. Make sure ukuthi manje that number are we entertain. Because the moment we entertain akubuta umuntu ukuthi how much do you have in your wallet, in your mobile money wallet. By so doing nawe utamtshela so vele sosivulile sipatshi sakho. So kumqoka ama customer lokho ukuthi manje nisahleli nje nisasilalela kule podcast lena. You ensure ukuthi manje ngaso sonke isikhathi you keep your mobile money wallet safe. by not sharing your PIN, by not entertaining anyone without manje inda kwekuthi. Thine-ke sebakushayile fisiwe njengoba ubudile. Let's encourage our customers ethu. We are here to serve them. We listen, we do, and we care as MTN. Sisho kona nje ukuthi manje nangabe sebakushayile ungaliphakamisa licingo lethu, sinayo 922 uyasishayela, sinawo ama-WhatsApp lines ethu, uyasendela leyo WhatsApp leyo, uyasikhothela lokuthi manje inombolo yakho kwenteke nakho. Our job is to ensure ukuthi manje we take care of you as our customer. We've got capable agents at the contact center who've been empowered to deal with such issues. But nako-ke kudala ngokuthi manje wena ugijima kangakanani ul-customer lokusibikela ukuthi sitokhona kubambisana nawe. Nangabe sotawuphutha nabo labashaya bayayigijimisa le mali. It moves at a lightning speed. So bayisusa nje labayisusa khona ibihambi yongena la khona. By the time you reach us, you may find ukuthi sesiyehluleka thina ukuthi manje singakusita sekuthini. So siyacela kuba ama-customer ukuthi before nje size sifike ekushayweni, let's ensure ukuthi we don't entertain anyone to tell me anything about my wallet, about my SIM card ukuthi kumbe seyihackiwe, or my phone lengidithengele lona mina, and I know very well ukuthi it has been with me. Naloko kusho nje ukuthi noma ngase siyeva phela sibathi bashaya emaphoyiseni, nangabe mina ngathi ukuthi manje ngiyi-citizen lengagangi, angingabezi sengifila under pressure ngoba naleli phoyisa selithi manje sibona ukuthi manje inombolo yakho ihambelana nebucala lebuthide, sicela wente kwekuthi kuze ungatovalelwa, nawo vele you fall for it. Kuwaqhushisa nje ama-customer ethu ukuthi manje vele indzaba yahamba mali nalamanye ema-wallet njengoba sekasishidwa nje lacela kwamzebele ukuthi nasemabhange kunetinkinga, yonke indzawo kunetinkinga. But loku mqoka ukuthi mine ngil-customer angibe responsible for my wallet.
Okay. On the banking side, what are the red flags, Sibusiso? As a banking customer, what is it that I need to look at and analyze carefully if I'm being called and something is being said, even relating to my mobile money, but on my banking SMS? What are some of the things that I need to be vigilant on?
Thank you, Fisiwe. Mtsigi mentioned ukuthi never give out your OTP or your PIN because akwendeke ukuthi sikucele inombolo leyimfihlo lele siyibita ukuthi one time password or PIN for that matter. So kumcoka kokuthi if you get a call from someone lotawuthi there's a number that is going to come to your cell phone number that you need to give back to me. Kusho kokuthi leyo mntu loyo usho ukuthi you are now vulnerable because leyo nombolo leyo inombolo lethi nangabe ufuna kungena ekhasini lakho lekubhanga internet banking noma your app, you'll get that number which is a means by the banks to authenticate you, ubona ukuthi nguwe yini vele. So uma ngabe leyo nombolo leyo utabese uyinika umuntu kusho ukuthi umvulele wena ukuthi angene ku account number yakho sekangenda noma ngabe yini. So kuyi red flag ukuthi uthole licingo kwekuqala nje nabatakushayela batakubuta kumbe nabakucala batakucala kubute ukuthi unayo yini imali ngibekise ukuthi ka mobile money.
Yes.
Nababona ukuthi ude batabese bayabuta ukuthi ebhange ke ubhanga kuphi. Uthi bese utibuta ukuthi budlelwane bukuphi ku mobile money nelibhange lami. Kukhombisa ukuthi i-red flag leyo. Aqhubeke lo muntu athi kunenombolo letawungena noma akubuta i-account number yakho. Noma akubute le minye imininingwane letawenda ukuthi na umnika ukhombisa ukuthi so uyangena ekhasini lakho langcondo mshina webhanga lapho ubhanga khona. So kuyi red flag lokuthi umuntu akubute nje leto info leto ngoba nakakushayela ebhange lo muntu loyo kwekuqala kufuna akushayele ngenombolo yasebhange. Ama customer kufuna awadi emabhange awo athathe inombolo yasebhange. So noma nakakushayela nge-cellphone number bese uthi ukushayela ebhange kufuna awadi ukuthi ku personal lokho akusilo liqiniso. Icishe leyo nombolo leyo, cut that call. Na ufuna ku verify, call your bank, usebenzisa ungashayi yona le nombolo lothole ngayo lo mlayelo noma loshayelwe ngayo. Sebenzisa inombolo yasebhange lakho lo bhanga kilo, i-landline. Utokhona kubuta ukuthi kukhona imvelelo kunje. Yebo sebangitshele ukuthi i-account yami has been compromised. Kodwa vele kukhona info lenjalo. So kumcoka ukuthi ulade libhange lakho one, kwesibili ungavumeli nje noma ngangibani noma nini ukuthi afune umniningwane lo sensitive ngawe noma ngekubhanga kwakho noma ngewallet yakho ngoba ngekwenda njalo wabanika kusho ukuthi uvulile vele sebangenda noma ngabe yini.
Okay. Mfombeni kumcoka ngani ukuthi ngibike ukuthi manje-ke sengivelelwe inkinga lana sebebe imali yami ngoba ngalesinye isikhathi labo shaya bathi ayitfola le mali ngibathe ngiyabuka ngibone ngithi yahlompulo ngeke ngisamfola ngalokuthi vele la machinga lawa asebenzisile kusho ukuthi nje nami ngibe sengiyamniketa imali yami. Kumcuka ngani ukuthi ngichubeke ngifike emaphoyiseni ngiyovula leli cala nekokuthi vele bese mina seningisitangani mase ngifikile kini.
Thank you very much Fisiwe. Kubika emaphoyiseni kuyakuphephisa ngoba lese bakwenda nyalo lama teams semaningi kakhulu. Bathi bangakwebela le mali ngale ebhange bese ushayelwa ngilomunye athi ke yena so uya intervene so ushaya emaphoyiseni. Number 1 uma ungakabiki le maphoyiseni you will have to resurrender lama details akho lo wasarende ngale na utawuthathelwa le mali yakho. Uwasarende kumuntu lo wrong lo ngasilo leliphoyisa akutshele athi ongumagagula ka cybercrime your account has been affected because they share these numbers nabahlethi pass bakushayela it's a situation lokungathi licommittee kuba khona lo tabe sena so chamuka muva sewuvele sewu affected noma ke sebakushayile le mali yakho athi yena so ufuna kulungisa le account yakho because they actually believe kukhona lokusuke kusele lapha nabayithatha le mali. Kwesibili ubumcoka bekubika ukuthi uma ungakalibiki lelicala uyamuqala amaphoyisa mhlawumbe le capacity kusebenta lenzaba letindzaba letinjengaleti bese ngeke sikubone nje kube bekungasiyo ukuthi bayabika emaswati ngokuthi sekufike ku crisis level. Uma sibekisa nje ukuthi kuleti iphume ngemabhange etimali tithi 1,385,000 between 2023 na 2024 bese lephume kumomo kuphela mhlawumbe sina 434,000 kepha leti mali leti akusiyo ireflection yalo mkhuba ukuthi uhambe kangaka kukhona leti ngakabikwa timali so nakuto leti ngakabikwa bese tisemuca mhlawumbe nathi leliso lekuyibuka lento njenge crisis ngoba uma nje bekungathiwa bonke labantu labangaka abakabiki you could find ukuthi we only act ngendlela lehlukile than lesikhathi sesibona lokuthi lo monakalo uyangiba mkhulu kanganani.
Nsiki, as a Momo customer, what features are there for me that are meant to actually protect me from sending money maybe to the wrong number, from my money being taken out of my account? How can I trust that, you know, the platform is safe and that my money is safe unless I move it myself?
Okay, I think the most critical feature, and I think it will be across all banking platforms as well, is your PIN. Kuna the initial PIN lo isetago nawuvula your mobile money account, right? So under no circumstance will a transaction go to the end ungakayifaki PIN. Loko kwendela ukuthi ukhone nawe ucustomer kubona ukuthi lele ngikwendako kuyini. By the time ufika kufaka i-PIN, for instance, asithi bathi te facata 007*8* bandanyana kutakutshela lekugcineni ukuthi wenda iwe ATM withdrawal, for instance, uqhubeke ufaka i-PIN. So effectively the PIN ikhonela ukuthi ukhone kubona ukuthi wenda ini, ukhone nekuba sure ukuthi usho yini ngale mfolo yendawo. And then now you senda imali uyisendela umuntu utakuvetela mobile money ukuthi ngisendela Fisiwe ngimsendela 500. Ngikhona bese kutawuthi confirm, enter i-PIN, phinze uyifake i-PIN yakho. So the PIN is a very critical aspect of ensuring ukuthi your mobile money account is safe. Ungakayikhokhi wena i-PIN yakho wayiniketa umuntu noma wayichafata le PIN usesenalo muntu ecingweni kude lokutowendeka ku mobile money account yakho. MTN naye ude lilungelo lekungena ku account yakho ahambise imali ungakavumi wena ungakahambi wafaka i-PIN yakho as well. So our request vele kuma customers siyacela ukuthi ungayifaki i-PIN yakho anyway. Umuntu athi salungichafatela ke make kunjani ungachafati noma seyingenile ke for ATMs, for instance, kutoba nale OTP athi ngisherishele leyo OTP uyayikhokha lo muntu le mali le ATM. So awuyisherishe kwaze nje kwathi pin Nkosi yami angathi ukuthi ngingasibekisa ukuthi imfihlo lenkulu kangakanani kuma customers. Do not share it with anyone ever. As long as we keep that safe, your account is always going to be safe. Your funds on the mobile money platform are protected.
That was a great ending to our podcast episode. Thank you so much for viewing. Thank you to my guests as well on the knowledge shared. I believe that eMaSwati are now safer after this episode. And a big shout out to our sponsor, MTN FinTech. Thank you so much. I believe that we will see each other on the next cybersecurity conversation, where we still discuss issues of eMaSwati being safe while using the internet. #AsiPhepheni, #Secure Our World.